Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you don't already know, I am pregnant with a little girl. I've been looking through a lot of baby girl names. We have settled on one. I know a lot of people like to keep it a secret. I don't know why. I'm just like, what? Just say the name. Like, what's the big deal? Just say the name. So I will be revealing her name. I think I might just wait for the end though, just to keep a little bit of suspense, even though if you follow me on all social medias, you'll already know, but just for fun if you don't know. But I have a list of, how many do I have? I have 22 names here. I tried just to keep it at 20, but what's the harm in just 2 extra names for you? I don't know if there's something in the air, but I feel like everyone's getting pregnant. I don't know if it's just me, because maybe I'm pregnant, so maybe I'm just seeing that, but I don't know. I feel like there's just so many babies coming, which is so exciting. So if you're expecting a baby girl, I hope maybe this will help you. Not gonna lie, I like pretty unique names. I was going through this list and I was like trying to like maybe take some out. I'm like, ooh, maybe this one's too out there, but I'm like, I'm just gonna share it. You know what? This is the names that I like. And Jimmy, come on. You wanna come say hi? Jimmy's gonna say hi. Hey! Are we just gonna like be normal? Or are we just gonna sniff everything? Thank you. But this is gonna be a super long intro, so I need to just get with this, otherwise this video is gonna be forever long. Here we go. I'm gonna try to go through these pretty quick since I have 22. Okay, the first name I have on my list is a name that I was set on naming my baby girl even before I was pregnant or anything. I was like, I love this name, I want to name her this, and that name is Brynlyn. I think it's so pretty. I wanted to name her Brynlyn and then call her Bryn. I still think it's such a pretty name. It just didn't feel right with this baby. I don't know how to explain it. It's easier to name a baby when you're not pregnant, but when you're actually pregnant, it's like, this is going to be their name forever, and it just didn't feel right. Even though I think it's such a pretty name and maybe it's a name I'll use for future babies, it just didn't feel like her name, you know? Number 2 is the name Lindley. This is a name that I really, really loved. I think it's so pretty, but TJ, he wasn't a big fan. He was like, yeah, it's pretty, but it's not my favorite. So yeah, still a beautiful name though. Number 4 is TJ's favorite name, and that is the name Caroline. I love this name. I think it's so beautiful. It's very traditional. I don't know if that's the right word to use for it, but it's more common, I would think. And that's one of the reasons why I kind of drew away from it. I love the name Caroline, but I know a lot of people tend to shorten the name. I would want her just to be named Caroline, but I know people are going to give nicknames. That's just kind of what they do, so it's still a beautiful name though. Number 5 is the name Winslet. Such a beautiful name. I don't even know where I heard this name. I probably just saw it on the list and just thought it was beautiful. This was a name that TJ was kind of like, I don't like it too much. I still think it's pretty though. Number 6 is the name Genevieve. I don't think I've ever, no, I've never heard of the name. I've never known anyone named Genevieve. I think it's so pretty, Genevieve. I love it. It just sounds so pretty. Number 7, I love this name so much. This is a newer name that I came across, and it is the name Ridley. I think it's so pretty. I found it, I follow a bunch of like baby names on Instagram, like a baby name pages, I guess, profiles. I don't know, whatever. This was a name that popped up and I've never heard of it before, and I thought it was so cute. Ridley. I love that. Number 8. Now this was the name right after I found out I was pregnant. Before I even knew it was a girl, I saw this name and I was like, this is the one, and I was like crying and thought it was beautiful. And I told TJ thinking he would feel the same way, and he was like, no. And that is the name Elodie. I love this name. I think it's so pretty. I love e-names for girls. And it also sounded like melody, and since I'm really into music, I thought that would all tie in together. But there's a no for him. Number 9 is the name Memphis. Now, I think this name is so cool. Like, it's one of those more hipstery names, I would think. I just imagine a cool little girl named Memphis. Like, that's so adorable. Number 10, it's similar as Memphis on that hipster kind of vibe, I guess, and that is the name Tatum. Such a pretty name. It's super cool. I think it's pretty unique, but then again, I don't know if people would think of Channing Tatum. I don't know. Whatever. It's so cute. If you have a little girl and her name's Tatum, that's adorable. Number 11 is the name Holland. This is a name that I've had on my list for quite some time. I don't remember where I came across it. Actually, I think I saw it on Pinterest. Yeah. I don't know, but I just thought it was so cool, and the spelling's really pretty. You can call her Holly, and if you have like a baby girl in like the more winter months, like I feel like that just kind of goes. Holland. Super cute. Number 12. Did I skip one? No. Okay. My sister's the one that said this name, and I thought it was so pretty, but she's like, don't you dare steal that because I might use that. So I couldn't steal it. But that is the name Beatrix. So freaking adorable. Beatrix, and then you can call her B. Oh, how cute is that? So cute. Little girl named B. I love it. Number 13. I feel like a lot of people either love or hate this name, and that is the name Olive. I think that is so pretty. I don't know, I just love it. But a lot of people will name their little girl Olivia, which is also really pretty, and then nickname her Olive, which I think is really cute. 14, I love this name. I might use this for future babies, and that is the name Raylan. I love the name Raylan because TJ's middle name is Ray. I thought that would be really neat to have a little girl named Raylan because it kind of like involves TJ's middle name. And also it's just a really pretty name. And I think Ray by itself for a girl is really pretty too. 15 is the name Evelyn. This name is very old-fashioned. Is that what you would say, old-fashioned? I don't know. I actually had a grandma named Evelyn, and I think that that's very pretty. And the name we actually did choose, that I will say at the end of the video, is very similar to Evelyn, I feel like. I'm kind of getting the best of both worlds, I feel like, with that one. Number 16 is the name Rosie. I love this name for a little girl. I feel like it's a name that's never gonna go out of style. It's so pretty, just so girly. Rosie, very pretty. Number 17 is the name Elle. Very cute, very short, sweet, to the point. Elle, cute, yeah. Okay. Now number 18 is the name Adelaide. I feel like it's so like angelic. I don't know if that's right. I don't know, it just feels like Adelaide. I imagine such a pretty little girl named Adelaide. Number 19, y'all are gonna laugh when I say this one, and that is the name Juniper. So if you didn't know, I have a dog named Juniper. I've always loved this name for a little girl, but I knew TJ was never gonna let me name our little girl Juniper. So I was like, well, I'm gonna be using that name. So I named Juniper. I don't think it's such a pretty name for a little girl. But is this puppy's name? Number 20 is the name Frankie. This is one of those names that's actually a boy name transferred into a girl name, and I love those names. I think those names are so cool for little girls. Frankie, that's adorable. I love that. I don't know if I'd be brave enough to do it, but whoever can, I think that's so freaking cute. Number 21, this is one of my top favorite names, but anytime I ever say this to somebody, they're always like, oh, I love this name so much, and it is the name Collins. I think that's so cute for a little girl. It's again like that kind of boy name transferred into a girl name, but it was never really popular with my family, so, and I want them to like it too. Last one, number 22, is the name Florence. This is such just, I love this name. I don't even know, Florence. So girly. I love the name Florence. It's very vintage. That's a good word to use. I should use that for the past ones. It's very vintage, and I know a lot of vintage names are starting to come back in style, and I feel like this is going to be another one of those names because I think it's so pretty. I sure hope it does. Florence. Okay, and so now I will reveal our baby's name. Or drum roll, please. Okay, I'm so awkward. And that is the name Everly. I love this name. I love this name. How we came up with Everly. I came across it after I was in love with Elodie. and TJ didn't like it. So I had Everly on there, but I'm like, he's never gonna go for it because he didn't like LOD, and I'm like, they sound super similar. And I love e-names for girls. I think they're so pretty. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna ask TJ. I was like, what do you think of Everly? He was like, I love that. And I'm like, you do? And then I'm like, okay, that's it. That's the name, Everly. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love that name. It just felt right with this baby. She just feels like she's gonna be an Everly. Watch her come out and then she's like totally not, but but we are gonna spell it with an IE because I know that Everly is starting to get really popular again. But the IE version, I'm pretty sure is the least popular. So I feel like that's something that's gonna be kind of unique about her. And I love the nicknames you can come up with Everly, Ever or Ev or Evie. TJ really wants to call her Eve. So I just think that those are just all really pretty nicknames. When you're thinking of a name for your baby, you always want to think of what are people gonna like, because people are always gonna shorten it. They just are. So you have to think, okay, what can people shorten this to, and do I like that? So her full name is gonna be Everly Lynn Marie, and Lynn is actually after my sister. It's her middle name. And then Marie is actually my middle name, my mom's middle name, my grandma's middle name, and then TJ's mom's middle name. So I'm like, okay, so it has to be Marie in there. Guys, enjoyed this little video. Let me know what you think about kind of pregnancy videos, if that's interesting or like totally not. I don't know. I just know a lot of women are getting pregnant around me, and so I don't know if this kind of helps. I wouldn't mind doing more like pregnancy related videos. I thought about doing like a maternity haul or something. I don't know, just any suggestions. I also want to start doing some Christmas covers, so if you have any suggestions for any Christmas songs you'd like me to sing. I would like to do maybe some holiday makeup. I have a lot of things in mind. I've been wanting to do more videos. I've been really slacking. It's just been hard with moving and being pregnant. It's just been a lot, but I'm trying to get back with it and I'm so excited. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you already haven't, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye. Gosh, I'm getting freaking huge.